So much for noise reduction. What's going on? Welcome to.
Sorry, waiting for the plane to pass over.
I think they know. I think they can hear it. All right. Welcome to another edition of Shenanigans Podcast. I'm here with our forever guest, Zeke Cage, an entertainer extraordinaire, lead singer of AMIC, a minor in cryptozoology, karaoke gold, and comedian. And he's here to let you know we got a new thing going on with Shenanigans. We are starting, well, he rather is starting the Rad Retrocade Bar Comedy Series. Woo!
Yay.
We'll talk about that.
Yes, we'll talk about that. So, I knew some friends at Rad, and they wanted to do a comedy show. And they're like, yo, start doing some more mics over here. So I said, sure, why not? Let me start hosting it. Why not? So if anyone's interested in doing the shows over there, contact me. No.
That was like a horrible intro. I was like, yeah, we got a comedy show.
Well, yeah, I wasn't ready. I thought you were going to start with like the cigars and be like, ooh, today we're smoking.
Oh, yeah. So I got my tobacco.
No.
And he got.
No, we're talking about comedy now.
Well, yeah, because we were going to get into it. I was going to wait for you to do the intro. I thought you were going to do like take an intro.
Surprise, everybody. We have a comedy show coming up in October. On October 4th.
But I thought you were going to start with the first show that you did.
What was the first show?
So the first show had Zeke hosting, myself as feature, and we had the awesome, multi-talented Anthony Austin Brown, lead singer of Feline Fox. He was there. Ooh. So they enjoyed. So Rad loved the comedy series so much that it became a series. So we did so well there. So now what we do, it's really simple. We have a forever host, which is Zeke. So Zeke went out and got that spot. And then we only need features and headliners. Features and headliners. Remember that. Features and headliners, okay? So the next show, we do have an honorable mention. We have Cedric. He's going to be there.
He's coming back.
Yes, he's coming back. And he was kind enough to let us know that like Cedric's been a comedian for a long time, but life happens. Mm-hmm. So when we understand that life happens, it takes a while. When you leave the scene and you come back into the scene, it takes a while to catch up. And he was at the first shows, and he kindly asked us, "It's like, hey, let me get in on this." I was like, "All right, too," he said, because I've always been a fond fan of Cedric's comedy, and so Cedric is back on the team. And then we have Lee Gary. She was kind enough to feature for us, and your headliner is going to be
your big-headed boy, your favorite comedian,
Otis Hicks.
Yeah,
Otis. You know, so, and comedy's hard.
So that'll be our next line. It's not that hard.
Comedy's hard. It's not that hard. So, and then the way this is, it's a bi-monthly. So every 2 months, it gives us a month of advertising, getting the people together.
I stuck one like that. I got something in my nose. Shit.
And that's why I love filming the podcast live. It's like the best thing. Hey, because why would we edit that ever?
What are these again?
No. We would never.
These are dipped in acid?
Oh, that's right. That's the one that's in acid. But it's been a while, so. So
yeah. So October 4th, 8:00 in Las Cruces, Las Cruces, New Mexico, Rad Retrocade Bar. You will see.
Cedric.
Thank you. You will see Cedric, Lee Garay, and Otis Hicks.
I forgot Cedric's last name.
Cedric Reed.
Cedric Reed. There you go. Reed. So that's why I kept saying Cedric.
Excuse me. So
okay, I just got to take off the tip.
October 4th.
So, there you go. Take off your tips there.
What this side or the other side?
That side, please. Yes. And cut it off just now. You do too much, it's gonna be bad. So we got some stogies. It's Sunday. Why not? Like I have the Tobacco Especial, the Dulce. It's nice and sweet. A hint of vanilla. I love it. It's just ooh. And then we got some 1800 tequila, the coconut one, the cabrito reposado, and we're taking shots with the tequila rose because I love strawberry cream. No pun intended, but it's tequila. So, and then you move the chart so I can put the microphone down. Yeah, we got a microphone. We're fancy. So No, so the story with the microphone, right? So I had somebody tell me like, "Oh, I watched your show, but I can't hear you. I don't understand anything you're saying." So I got a microphone, but everybody else can hear just fine. Yeah. So that was the first thing I wanted to mention. So also, if you are tuning in to the Shenanigans podcast, you'll see that there's 2 links down there, right?
There's 2 down there. 2.
So we are promoting the first ever Chucotown Comedy Festival, El Paso Comedy Festival. It's going to be great. September 20th and the 21st, Friday and Saturday, right here in El Paso, Texas. It's supposed to be 6 venues, 30 shows, 50 plus comedians. I'm not sure on the math on that. So don't quote me on it, but the link is there. Get your tickets. Early bird gets the worm. You want to get them while they're hot. And right now they have a special. It's 2 for 1. So you buy 1 ticket, get the other one either 50% off or free. Not really sure. And then also the second link we're promoting. This is the first time we've had an all-female comedy show. Emma Ruiz from San Antonio is going to be hosting it. She's behind Mind Twist Comedy. She does The Teacher's Gone Bad. And she always puts up great shows with promoting female comics. The teachers who have become comedians. So that's what The Teacher's Gone Bad. So if you haven't seen Emma Ruiz, she's on the show. She's the headliner. I'm featuring your girl. We also have Lee Garay. She's going to be hosting it. And then we have 2 up-and-coming newcomers. We have Cristina Cobra and Tonali de Eslan. Yes. So rounding out the female cast of the first ever Chingona show here for the comedy festival. That's September 20th, 6 p.m. at the Garrison. Really upscale. So my outfit is going to be on point. I promise you that. So yeah, I'm way excited. Yes, and then Zikir, he's also in the comedy festival. There's going to be different comics, like I said. And I believe you're going to be hosting the comedy karaoke.
Comedy karaoke. Never done this before, so it should be fun. I don't know if we're gonna have karaoke and then like maybe somebody do a 5-minute set in between, or maybe you have to sing a song of my choosing and make up words to it to make it funny. You know, like a little whose line is it anyway? You know, you just play music. You just gotta make up lyrics. We'll see how it goes. It could be hilarious. It could be horrible. But we'll find out.
It'll never be horrible. It's entertaining. That's why it's a comedy festival, and especially it's the first of its kind. It could be. I always think positive. I don't know about this guy. I always think positive. You should always think positive. Always look on the bright side of life and have fun with it. So yeah, so
sure
definitely
test results and come back positive.
Mm-hmm. Right? Otherwise, you're gonna be looking like Barnacle Boy.
Oh. Pause. We'll talk about that right now. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that in a minute. I'm sorry, but we'll come back to that. We'll come back to the minute. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. That's what it's called, Shenanigans Podcast. Oh, and as always, before I even get beside myself, thank you for the constant, continued support. You guys are amazing. We're being featured on Amazon Music. I'm sorry, misspoke. Amazon Podcast. We are featured podcast over there, so please go. We're on all podcasting platforms. So we're on Alexa, Spotify, Pandora, Podtail, Amazon.
Podtail?
Yeah, there's something called Podtail.
Oh, okay.
I looked it up because I didn't know I was on there. Podtail. Well, only one person downloaded, but that's that one.
Moth landed on my head. I thought it was a spider. Sorry. His bugs I hit, baby. Sorry. Go ahead.
That's why I was trying to light the candle, but there was no more way. I might have to light this one, but then I don't know. So wherever you download your podcast, look up Shenanigans. It's a play on words now. Remember, it's supposed to be shitnanigans, but you can't curse all the time. So SHINAN Gans. Shenanigans.
Robert, what's that place you like to go eat all the time?
Shenanigans.
Oh.
And then most people are like, well, why would you name it something that's so popular? It's spelled Shenanigans the proper way, I think. But think about it. This is the first podcast where it's live, right? It's all comedians. Most of the people that you see, well, actually, all the people that you've seen on the show have all been comedians, different levels, whether they do dark comedy, crowd work comedy, you name it. right? So we're all on here. And when we say the woes, remember this podcast is supposed to talk about like the behind the scenes of comics, like what we do mostly on our off time when we're not getting booked, because bookings come a dime a dozen for some. And then for others, booking is like very far and few between. So some comics have to work. We have comics that are Uber drivers, Lyft drivers. We have comics that work in restaurants as servers, bussers, karaoke DJs. I am still in the military and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I do both. Sometimes I can't always go out of town for shows. So when you book me out of town, I am extremely appreciative. Yeah, that's the time I get to run away from these kids. Okay. And go have some adult time, some adult conversations. And I tell you on stage how much it means to me that I'm out of the house. And I love you for that. So yeah, so it's and then you have some comics that are making it. They are like they're getting the TikTok fame that they're seeking. They're on Fit VM. They are going out there doing commercials, movies, Butterfly. I'm in that one. My IMDb credit. Go see it if you haven't. We're on Tubi and Amazon Prime. Your girl's coming up.
Is it on Freebie too?
I don't know. It might be on Freebie. Go check. I think most movies that are on Tubi are on Freebie as well. Freebie? Yeah. Butterfly. Beautiful movie. Stripper done good. Not me though. Not me.
There's a part of the movie where the stripper is walking down the street trying to figure out life, and some dude rolls down his window and goes, "Get a real job, bitch!" and hits her with the milkshake for no reason. She's just walking down the street. Oh,
that's so mean.
It's so funny. It's mean, but it's just out of nowhere. Like, why would you do that to someone walking down the street? Get a real job, bitch.
So, no homeless people were hurt in the making of that movie. Yeah,
there wasn't. There was a lot of strippers in that movie, I tell you that much.
All right. But speaking of comedy, so we already told you about the Rad comedy series. Again, hit us up on Shenanigans here. Send us a message. Send Zeke Cage a message if you follow him on social media. He's on Instagram, Facebook as well. And there's Zeke Cage. And then you can hit me up, Sharita, or Shenanigans. Either way, hit us up. Let us know. Remember, feature headliner spots. I know we're coming to the mics. We're back at the mics. Not only performing ourselves because we have to get our time in, but we're watching. So if you are ready and we like what we see, we will book you. But guess what? We have started a new open mic Sunday nights. We're at.
Oh, that's right. We do have a new place. It's called The Vault. It's right across the street, excuse me again. Sorry. It's right on the street of Montana and Piedras. So down the street from Duets.
Yeah.
And on the other side of the street where Coconuts is and all that. It's right on the corner next to Manhattan Heights. It's right across next. Actually, it's right next door. It's going to be called the place is called The Vault, and we're gonna have a new open mic starting Sunday. I want to say around like probably 4 in the afternoon. It's not gonna be at night.
What day Sunday?
It's Sunday
like the 17th. I think you said.
Oh, Lord,
He'll get you the date so that way you're not like what.
Give me a second. Oh, sorry, that was porn. Sorry, yeah, we'll see that.
Always with the funnies.
I try. It'll be not this week. It'll be
so the 15th or 22nd.
The 15th.
The 15th.
Yes.
Next Sunday, September 15th, we will be starting.
Wait a minute. No. Forgive me.
It is
the 22nd.
September 22nd.
September 22nd is when we'll start.
4 p.m. 2 p.m. or 4 p.m.
I like 4 p.m. because it's gonna be like Sunday, so I want everyone to just go afternoon. We can do some comedy. They'll have mimosas there, and not food yet. They'll have a kitchen, but they have a good drink specials and everything like that. You do open mic, you work on your material. Should be a good crowd there. And after that, the football game will start. You want to leave it. Sunday fun day afternoon.
Sunday fun day.
It'll be at The Vault, 22nd. All right.
And yes, we will be putting a flyer out there. And remember, it's going to be a comedy open mic. So it's not going to be an all mixed mic. So we're sorry about that. But if you're a comedian, poet, and you're looking for mics, we have the BWOMs, the Barbed Wire Open Mic Series, led by frontrunner Richie Marufo. And you'll see that all over El Paso. Thursday nights, Old Sheepdog Brewery. They have Monday nights. Every other Monday, it'll be online on YouTube. And then they have it at Monobar. They have a series going on for Rosewood. So you'll always be able to catch the mixed mic. But the reason we're not doing the mixed mic is because it takes too long. There's mics that like it runs for 3-4+ hours, and it's comedians, poetry, musicians, all trying to get in their time, and we want to be respectful of that time. So with this mic, short and sweet, comedians come in there, and then it's not going to be just like your same old kind of mic where you come in and practice your sets. We're going to have themes. We're going to have because we have to help you get better to get your bookings. Not that we're saying we're the know-all teach-all, but what we provide with these mics is a way for you to work on improv. You want to be a crowd work mic, we'll help you with your crowd work sets, because a lot of you need it. A lot of you think you're great at crowd work.
You know, or you get nervous and all of a sudden you go, oh, that joke didn't bomb. Let me start talking shit to people in the audience. Don't do that.
And it's not the audience's fault.
Just work on your jokes.
So we teach you how to recover when you think you're diving. We bring you back up. Because it happens to everybody. Like, yeah, you're going to bomb. There's no such thing as you never, ever, ever bomb. Mm-hmm. Any comedian has told you, oh, I never bomb. I'm awesome. Every time I touch the microphone,
shit, they say that.
I'm like Midas. I have the Midas touch. No, they've bombed. They recovered. They quit. Came back and I'm like, you know what? I'll do better next time. Yeah. And they do. So we're going to do that. So we got some improv going in there. What other kind of techniques? Learning how to hold the microphone. Move the microphone stand. Why is everybody leaning on the microphone stand? You didn't pay for it. Stop leaning on the microphone stand. You're going to break the shit. Stop it. Okay? You're fat. Get off the damn microphone stand.
You can't fat shame.
I didn't fat shame. I just said that the microphone stand is thin, small, and you're leaning on it.
And it's not going to hide your fat ass.
At all. Stop leaning on a microphone stand. It's not a prop. And then if you're going to, and then I know you get nervous. There's a stool on stage. I don't know why the stool is on stage, but if you're going to sit on it, sit comfortably and tell your joke. Not sit on it, get up. I don't know what, stare at it, whatever. And then record your set. So we'll have another reason why I don't want you to lean on a microphone stand is because we'll have a phone holder. Not so you can read your damn jokes. So you can start recording your set. Okay. And we'll have it so where you can record your POV, where your camera's facing you and you just want to see how you are on the stage. So you go back and look at that and work on your techniques, work on your nervous tics, and work on how your stage presence. Or you can have it to where you film the audience's reaction. So if you want to film the audience laughing at your jokes, but then you're not going to be in it. So be mindful of how you want to do that. But we always tell you, record your sets. That's very important as a comedian to get your bookings, because then you'll have something to turn into when bookers are looking for comedians of different levels. They'll be like, hey, send me a tape. And then you have a tape. Yep. Yeah. I would record for you. Bless you. I would record for you. It's not.
Oh my God. There was a fucking big ass fucking bomb. See? It was right, but it was right here. It was right here by my face. It was like, what you smoking on? I was like, yeah, get away from me.
Ain't you a country boy? Huh? Ain't you a country boy? Country man? Country
yeah, I see horse flies, not giant silent cockroaches that fly right here next to my face. Like, what's up, bro? What you smoking on? Nah, weed, move, fool. It's a cigar.
Yeah.
But the scary thing was I couldn't hear it. It just flew right here, like I didn't hear it or nothing.
Yeah. Well, normally bugs are attracted to light, but they're not going to light. They're just attracted to you.
I'm full of shit. Shenanigans.
So yeah, so I'm really excited. The mic doesn't have a name yet, does it? You gonna call it anything?
The Vault. Come on down to the Vault.
Comedy night at the Vault. And then of course, touring comics, you are always welcome. You come in there, and if you just happen to be here,
get some material, want to hang out for the comics, want to see how the
networking, network.
Come on down. Mm-hmm. We do not mind sharing the stage. We are not gatekeepers. We'll just leave the door open with the stopper and be like, come on in.
Right. And that's the great thing of having two different. So like we said, the Rad Comedy Series is going to be for features and headliners, not practicing feature and headliner. You already have feature. You've already headline. Okay. We need to keep that one as professional as possible, because that one is hard to
We got to maintain it, and then that's gonna be a paid gig for people.
Yes, it is a paid gig. That's
everybody gets paid.
Everybody gets paid. So the host, the feature, the headliner. But
if someone screws it up,
we
on purpose, or you're just acting up because you're drunk, and we lose that spot. Guess what? No one gets paid anymore, and then we don't do comedy with it. Okay. And if y'all think I'm bullshitting, try that shit at the comic strip. See if they'll book your ass again, because he don't play that shit
at all.
So please take this seriously. If you get booked at the Rad comedy place, I will give you the time. I will give you the time, what to say, what the do's, what the don'ts, and take it as a real job because you will be getting paid.
Yes, and remember, and those ones we will record your set. So again, you have that to add to your resume. Okay, so when bookers are like, "Hey, you done any feature spots? 15 to 20 minutes. Headliner spots, 30 to 45 minutes. All right, we'll record your set for you and provide you for that, and you do get paid. However, at the open mic, we could, if you ask us, or we'll ask you, because sometimes you forget, we'll ask you, hey, you want me to record your set? And we will record your set for you. We will also take pictures, so we build the flyer up. We want it to run smoothly and have a good time, okay? Because right now, we only have Wednesdays is the NEEP, and Fridays at Scenic. So we only have 2 mics that I know of. If I misspoke, please let me know. I don't know. Thursdays at La Bang Bang. So that's what I said. If I misspoke, I apologize. So Wednesdays is the NEEP, Thursdays is La Bang Bang, and Fridays is at Scenics, and then you'll have a Sunday mic. And you know they can't see none of that.
I know, but I gotta show them.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, what are you moving everything?
Oh, we haven't tried it.
Yeah, because I like to put the microphone down. Well, I'm just put the microphone up here. You talk out of I do. He does. I don't. It's not my fault. It ain't my fault. All right. So, and then I can see with the microphone and everything like that. So please respect the mics and come. And also too, this helps you. So if you want to, comedy festivals are getting big again. So a lot of comedy festivals are out of town. And again, you're going to need to be able to send a link, send a portion of your comedy so they can see you in action. And remember, they're not mostly watching you on stage. They're listening for the laughs. How much laughs are you getting? Right? Gone are the days with the laughs per minute, because it still takes a comic a long time to warm up and get that first laugh. You're supposed to get your first laugh within 30 seconds of touching the microphone. The laugh's supposed to come quick, but sometimes the buildup is low and slow because you're reading the room. A lot's going on. So that's why we have these mics, so you can pay attention. Don't worry about people coming in and out. For some reason, comics do that. Like somebody walks in, hey, welcome, glad to see you to show up. They didn't ask to be part of the show. They just got there. They probably didn't even know mic was happening. They probably just walking by and just thought, hey, there's a lot of people in there. Let's go and see. So don't draw attention to the people that are walking in, because they will walk back out. And then they'll talk shit to you on their Facebook. So don't do that. Okay, don't scare the patrons away. Just come in and have a good time, and work on your shit.
All right. So first shot of the night, what we taking? We got tequila, then tequila rose.
I want a tequila rose.
All right. Do you want the Hawaiian glass?
Yeah.
You let me finish. Do you want the zoo with all the nice animals on it?
Yeah, this is the Atlanta Zoo.
From Atlanta. Oh, okay. You have that.
All right, I'll take the Atlanta Zoo. So what I do as a comedian and a mom. So anytime I take my kids on a trip, as an adult, I collect the shot glasses because they're memorable. You keep them for a long time. You get the kids whatever they want. So, and then this one was, I had a roommate, and she's from Guam, but this was hers. This is the Hawaii shot glass. I've never been to Hawaii, but I've never been to Hawaii, but every place that I've been to, I collected a glass. I got a shot glass from South Padre, San Francisco, when I go and teach out there. And when I'm in California, so I go to San Francisco a lot. I love San Francisco. It reminds me of home because you remember I'm from New York City, and I don't go to New York that often. Well, I don't go to New York at all.
What is New York?
Because it's expensive. Well, it's expensive, but
In New York, wet concrete and something tomato.
That made me so mad.
I know. I hate that.
That made me so mad.
I don't hate you because You didn't sing that song right, Haktula girl. I hate you because you got famous for saying Haktula. That's it. Talent.
A lot of comics are mad about that. Not me per se. I think it's hilarious because you never know when your big break is gonna come, and you have comedians that have been working double-digit years, 10+ years, and somebody's just walking down the street having a good girls' night out, and a guy puts a microphone in your face to interview you.
She says,
and you just become an overnight sensation
because you said Haktula.
Spit on that thing. She said a lot, and then she tried to trademark it, and I'm like, well. Now everybody wants to trademark stuff because now the person that started the whole, you see how I'm outside waiting my turn. I'm very, very polite, very demure. And they said that they were like, I didn't copyright it in time, and now everybody's using it. Yeah, people are going to use words. You know how many times I said fuck them kids? And comedians all over the world was like, fuck them kids.
No.
So
it's funny that you say that. But you know how many school teachers have done that?
Probably said fuck them kids.
In prison right now, you're like, don't take that literal.
Don't fuck the kids.
Please don't.
But there's a lot of us that came up with a quick saying, and it was hilarious amongst our friends, and then we heard it later. You know how many people who've never been in the military, but now all of a sudden it's like boots on ground, and they're saying beat feet, and they're doing knife hands. They're saying like so many, and being from New York, there were so many people that were using dead ass wrong. I like that band dead ass. What? That's not how that's supposed to be used.
How do you use it?
Yo, son, let me tell you, like, we went over to the store and we was over there meeting Craig, and Craig owed me money. Dead ass, yo. I'm beat him in his fucking face when I see him because he owed me that money. Kind of like that.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. But not that how, like, yeah, I was talking, I'm selling burritos and at $5.99 a pop, dead ass. What? It's not an affirmation. It's not an affirmation.
It's weird.
It is. Are you looking up demure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So to use it in a sentence, it'd be like,
she was
wearing a demure gray suit.
Well, you have to tell them the definition of demure, the proper definition of demure, not the one everybody sees on TikTok, the fake ones. Because I saw the definition of demure. It's like, oh, she likes a train ran on her.
Effective, demure. Wait.
Reserved, modest. That's it.
Effectively modest, reserved, serious, coy, demurely. Adverb.
Yeah. But why is the word demure taking off? Like, you never heard that word before?
No.
So I'm scared that a lot of you haven't taken an English class.
History repeats itself once again. All the smart people are going to kill themselves off, and then the first dumb person is going to come and be like, I know a new word. And everyone's going to be like, here's the next smart person. It's going to be like the movie Idiocracy.
Oh, no
remember
way.
That movie?
Yeah.
And then, like, okay, remember that movie? They made the butt of the whole joke. Well, not the butt of the whole joke, but one of the parts that was funny, it was just a stupid little joke, is they made the most ugliest shoes, and they were Crocs.
Yeah.
In the fucking movie.
Yeah. And now who's wearing Crocs?
Who's wearing everybody and the mama.
Like, he's not.
I don't put my feet. And my feet no.
He said no.
No.
He said no.
I'm not demure enough
to wear Crocs.
I did not use that right.
You did actually.
I did.
He said I'm not because the translate, you're not modest enough to wear Crocs. You have to be modest to wear Crocs.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the El Paso, the Atlanta Zoo and Hawaii.
But you know what? I might not be modest to wear Crocs, but I'm jacked up to drink this shit.
How are you jacked up? We just started.
I meant like.
See, this is how you can tell comics don't have jobs. It's Sunday evening. By the time you hear this, it'll be tomorrow.
I got fired. What do you mean? I had a job.
Oh, well, that's what I said. Like, we're comics with no jobs. You had a job on a Sunday night. You don't now. So now, and I keep telling you that this podcast is supposed to be filmed like weekly. But then I was in a depressive state. Let's talk about it. Not in a Dear Diary way. I was just in a depressive state because it was like.
This may not be your 13 reasons why.
No. Like. No, I would never have a 13th reason why. You just need one good reason, and that's it. Like that. Well, that's what Tracy Chapman said. Give me one good reason. So anyway,
that was about leaving a man, not killing yourself.
We women kill ourselves over men all the time. He has no idea. So I was like depressed. I had a depressive state, but the problem is I don't know why I was depressed. But hey, a lot of us are like that. and I didn't want to do anything. I had a period where I didn't want to do anything because, again, being a comic, you get stagnant and nothing's happening, no bookings. So I'm just finding out, like, you're supposed to, like, hit the bookers up and let them know, hey, I'm available. And then, case in point, like, we had Graham Entertainment came through for the Mexican Kings of Comedy with Aldo Caldo, What the Hector, Iggy Samaniego, Rob Meeb, and headliner Celia Contreras. Badass. Yes, hilarious. All of them, fun time. And Graham Entertainment put that together. And then come to find out, I only did one show with Grim Entertainment, and I never hit them back up because I was waiting for them to hit me up. And they're like, no, we thought you didn't want to work with us. I'm like, I'm so sorry for the miscommunication. I was told, I mean, that's another thing. So people tell you different things, and you don't know when to use your discernment to figure out that they're fucking with you. So if you have the booking information, hit up the booker, and the booker will tell you yes or no. And the booker will tell you when they can fit you in the schedule. So I'm learning that now, because when starting out in comedy, I was told, no, you're not supposed to hood up anybody. If you're good enough, they'll contact you.
Which turned into bullshit because all the people that told her that wanted that spot.
No, they never got booked over that.
They didn't want you to get it either.
They just didn't want me to get it. Yeah. And that's really disheartening because, again, like, the rules of comedy keep changing. What you can say on stage, what you can't say on stage. But the golden rule that will never change is to be amicable. Yeah. You have to be amicable. You might not be well liked or well received, but again, if you can put butts in seats, you can wow the crowd and keep them coming back, and then you're still respectable, they will hire you. They will book you, okay? Because the name of the game in the business at the end of the day is money. Money makes the world go round. And why invest in you if you're not worth it? You know, sad to say, but I'm not going to book you if you're standing on stage twiddling your thumbs, reading out your cell phone, or reading out your diary. Dear diary, I had a bad day today, and I want to tell everybody about it.
With my dick in my hand.
Be smooth. You have to be entertaining. You just have to be. But don't be controversial. Please don't be controversial.
Well, if you're going to be controversial, be funny.
I'm talking about the negative controversial that we're finding out. We're finding out people are still raping people, finding out you're still robbing people, you're doing jail time activities, prison time activities. You're doing too much.
Who?
I can't say.
Who's doing? Oh.
That one I was sworn to secrecy, so I can't say.
Shit, I said.
Nope. No. So stop doing things. Stop doing bad things to people and yourself. Okay.
Don't do drugs, kids. If you do it in micro dosage.
You can't say don't do drugs and then do it micro dosage. You're either gonna do the drugs or not.
Okay, you're gonna end up fucked up in prison for some shit you did.
But some kids have to be on drugs because it's like Ritalin.
He's not a kid. He's a grown ass man.
Well, maybe
no. Don't be fucking trying to be kid. No, this is a grown ass man.
Maybe if he was put on the drugs early as a kid, he'd be okay. I don't know. Women.
This is very not demure of you. I'm just gonna be saying it all night just for the fuck of it. I'm gonna use it wrong.
That's the word of the night, demure.
What was the word the other night?
I don't remember.
Sweatpants. Time for another shot.
Okay,
we're gonna have this conversation.
All right. So
no, time for another shot first. Bring up something else before we start talking about that. We gotta take a shot before we.
So you want to talk about Barnacle Boy?
Yeah, ooh, yeah. Talk about Barnacle Boy, and it's not Barnacle Boy from SpongeBob.
It sure is not. It sure is not. All right, so be careful out there because they're saying that COVID is coming back. CDC said that monkeypox is in town. Well, not in Texas, not specifically here in El Paso. I don't know.
Cousin is lost or something. Hey, your cousin monkeypox here.
Well, smallpox was eradicated and now it's back. There's a lot of diseases that were eradicated thanks to science, and now it's back thanks to people being anti-vax, anti-washing hands, anti-cleaning. I don't know what's going on with the world. So now HIV and certain other diseases gravitated to this individual, and thank you. And now he's going around. Well, what happened was he was the side dude. and the lady was married to someone else. Okay. Scandalosos. The chismosos on that. So then she was like, first of all, I didn't even like you like that. And I'm hoping that she covered it with like saran wrap and a lot of condoms, because how is this dude your side dude with his penis being heavily decorated with things on it? It was so bad.
It looked like barnacles, people. It looked bad.
It looked bad.
You ever seen like a Nestle Crunch on it says Nestle in the front, and when you put it on the other side, see little bumps in the back? That's what his dick looked like. His dick looked like a Nestle Crunch.
It was so bad. You guys got to look for it. We're not naming names.
It's on TikTok.
It's on TikTok. It's on TikTok. It's on Facebook, and it's on X. It's not Twitter anymore. It's called X for some reason, because Elon wants to, doesn't like naming stuff. So it's on 3. Yeah. No, well, I didn't think of that. We probably could have had it on the green screen.
Ew, no, just a big old.
It wasn't big. It was not big.
Just a Nestle Crunch bar right there.
We don't even know if it can get big. You dropped your phone?
Switch down, up to the right. Yep, that's it. Yeah.
You're welcome. So I mean, like
teamwork.
So yeah, so like the lady. So what happened was, the only reason that this is all coming to light is because the female involved got mad at the side guy for something. But then she's since been putting her medical diagnosis on social media to say that she hasn't caught HIV or any other disease that he possibly has.
She got monkeypox on her vajayjay.
And then people are questioning it. They're like, well, I could fake put negative results up there too and say, no, I don't have it. We don't know. So just wrap it up. Atlanta is getting hot for y'all. Y'all leading the nation in HIV, and Alabama's coming up, and this is where the story is. They're in Alabama. So Houston.
What?
Houston got shit too, son. So take a shot for wrapping it up. And then people are trying to glorify it. They're like, well, having an STD is not a death sentence. No, but the gift that keeps on giving is. If you're giving this gift without telling people, hey, I got something for you, that's jail time.
Merry Christmas. It's July. The fuck you need for Christmas?
I'm feeling naughty. Cheers.
Yes, Pedro, we know we're doing a podcast.
Yes, we're doing a podcast outside. These things go out fast. Well, mine too. Oh, that was the microphone.
Oh, okay. I was like, buzz back.
I know, right?
I was like, I got you too now.
Yeah. So aside from that, we got the comedy festival. So shout outs for that. So if you hey Liz, hi Liz, good seeing you. Congratulations on your hobby that you're doing. You're refurbishing furniture and everything like that. It's so badass. So yes, so can't wait to be in town. Hopefully we'll come do a show out there again, or just do some family hang time. But right now we're promoting the Chuco Town Comedy Festival. You're welcome, love. So right now we're promoting the Chuco Town Festival. So it's the first festival that El Paso's having. All comedians, six buildings. So it's going to be at La Bang Bang, Craft and Social, the Garrison. So I got 3 out of 6. I don't know the rest of them. Just click the link. It'll show you the rest of them. 2 days, September 20th and the 21st, comedy galore. We have a lot of the headliners are out of town comics. Edna Ruiz is the only headlining female, so shout out, the females are making waves. And our show, the all-female comedy show, will be September 20th, 6 p.m. at the Garrison. So Irma's headlining, I'm featuring, Lee Gary's hosting. Then we have up-and-coming comics, Christina Cobra and Tanali de Eslan, getting their comedy chops in. But other than that, and then we have new open mics coming. We have the Rad Comedy Showcase, so we love that. The comedy series. It's a showcase of features and headliners only, but open mic, anybody's welcome to come and do comedy sets. We're looking for 5 strong minutes if you want to do some other time, other gigs.
At
the Vault.
Not Rad.
Not Rad.
That's a comedy showcase. Vault will be a new open mic space. So, come on down and crack your jokes.
Yes. So, and I still haven't opened up the guitar yet. Don't judge me.
Dimebag Daryl's guitar is in her house. And I'm like, why haven't you put it up yet? What's wrong with you? And she's like, it's cool. It's right here.
Yeah. It's protected. It's protected. And those of you that are Pantera fans, they have a new band called Down, which is led by Phil Anselmo, the original lead vocalist of Pantera. And I don't remember who was all in it. They were here last week. They did this show out in the Mountain Gods. So, and I'm pretty sure they did songs from Pantera days. But it's called Down. Why are you laughing like that?
Nothing. Yeah.
It's just the way you laugh. It's like, why is it so sinister-ish?
No, just laughing.
Just laughing.
So yeah, comedy shows, all that big news coming up.
And I figured out how to put the links. So the links are there. So when you watch this now or later, the links are there. The ticket links are in there. Buy one, get one free, or buy one, get 50% off, however they're doing it. Not for the Chingona show. The Chingona show, I think, is still full price, $20 tickets. But we need all the love we can get.
Yeah.
I know, thank you. So yes.
Okay, now we're going to switch it over to another topic besides the Nestle Crunch Bar.
So, ladies, do you let your man wear sweatpants?
Fellas, do you wear sweatpants with no boxers?
He didn't know that there's people going around wearing sweatpants, men going around in sweatpants, and while females are staring at the guys that are wearing the sweatpants.
No, I know why.
Oh, you know why?
I know why.
Oh.
I just they don't wear boxers. I know why they wear sweatpants with no boxers. But I'm saying, why can't I wear sweatpants with no boxers?
I already told you why.
Well, tell them why.
Do I really got to tell?
Yeah, because you want to make it a big deal the other night. Just make it a big deal for everybody. I can't wear sweatpants with no boxers.
Why? Damn right he can't wear no sweatpants.
Why
with no
can't
boxers.
I wear sweatpants?
Because he in a happy relationship. He don't need to wear sweatpants with no boxers.
Now the thing
walking
is,
around the street.
Go ahead.
I did. That's what I said.
In the street.
In the streets. Where else he gonna be walking?
All out.
Yes.
Trying to be demure.
He's not being demure at all. That is not very classy, very demure. No. You don't need to be wearing sweatpants. Just like you tell me, don't be wearing, like, you don't like when I wear the corsets or certain outfits where my chichis is up or out or whatever you think. He doesn't want people to know that I have the angel piercing, and that's not my fault. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't.
She just wears a shirt, no bra.
Stains. Not the stains.
Ew,
yeah, okay, look, yes.
Stains. Ew, no.
Right. Stains. No, it's not stains, Liz. It is not stains.
Okay, but here's the thing. So she was all like, yeah, you can't wear sweatpants with no boxes because that's, I don't want it.
You see the stuff, the imprint.
Wait a minute. And I said, okay, so who are these guys wearing sweatpants with no boxes? She goes, single guys. I go, all single guys do this. She goes, yeah. I go, where do they do this? She's like, well, when I was at the gym, I was like, so you were looking at some guys.
I wasn't looking.
You were looking at his stain.
They passed by. Well, what am I going to be looking at?
Look up. Look at Jesus. Look towards the Lord.
Jesus is not in the gym.
If you look up, he could be.
No, he's not.
Have you tried?
Yes, because they got TVs.
No,
so you watch the TVs.
Look up.
They got posters. They got Arnold Schwarzenegger up there. So I'm looking at Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You ain't looking at Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're looking at other niggas walking around here with their balls out. Cut that shit out.
First of all, you know the gym is to where people take pride in their bodies. They're building their bodies. They're transforming their bodies. Some have dump trucks, and I'm like, ooh, Stairmaster works. You don't look at girls when they work out?
No.
Okay.
Because guess what? That's when you get called a creep. That's not like,
no, that's if you're staring. There's a difference between admiring and staring.
No.
Staring and drooling and then we don't know what's going on in your head. You're doing too much. But admiring is like, okay, they put in the time, effort, they put in the work to get
so
that
when
physique.
You're staring at a guy,
I don't stare. I admire. I admire the view.
You admire, and then you look down for 2 seconds, and you have a smirk, and then you look up, you catch eyes with him, he smirks, and then you're like, oh.
I've never been caught.
You lie.
No, I've never been caught. They never catch me.
You lie.
I'm not lying. Why do I need to lie? And then I'm attractive. So what you mean? When they look at me, they look, hey. I know I've had guys stop their workout, walk to where I was standing directly in front of me just to look at me. And I thought that was weird. I'm like, why are they looking at me like that for? You know, because guys do go to the gym, so like they want to pick up on girls. You do have those guys that do that, you know. But at the same time, I'm not there for that. I'm there for my transformation. I'm 156 pounds. I got a lot of work to do. The Zeke workout. Ooh.
I'm 175.
Yeah, your nephew wants to know.
I'm 175. It's gonna go back down to 150.
He ain't started.
Because I can't wear sweatpants without boxers, apparently.
You can wear shorts.
With no boxers?
Nah.
See? You know what? I'm going to wear my sweatpants, no boxers, and I'm not going to the gym. I'm going to Albertsons, and I'm going to go shopping, and I'm going to feel like, ooh, the cereal's way down here. Oops. Why my sweatpants slide down like that? Ooh, take them up real quick. Tie the knot.
He just sounds jealous, don't he?
No, she was just making it a big deal about sweatpants and no boxers.
Because we had a conversation.
Only single guys can do it. I'm like, why can only single guys do it? Why?
He ain't telling you the premise. The premise, the behind the scenes was he came to me. He said, what's this thing? He saw something on TikTok or somewhere. Oh, because of the stains.
It's not the stains. I wash them all the time.
So it was it on TikTok that you saw it? This is the way it started off. It was on TikTok. Somebody was talking about sweatpants.
Yeah, no.
And then the girls were like,
no. It was like
he was wondering why.
It was like a video. It was like a video of like a dude just working out, and he had. Oh, okay. It was a video of. It's called a cucumber prank.
Oh.
So the guy, all they do is they have someone else film it, and the guy goes on the bus or like a train or something, and he puts the cucumber in his pants, and then he just stands there like he's holding on to the bus train, bus rail, grabby thingy, whatever. He's just standing there, and then he'll stand in front of a girl and look away, and then the girls will be on the phone, they'll look up and be like, oh, and then they'll check out the camera and they'll go click, they'll take a picture real quick, and I'm like,
and they're sending it to their home girls.
Yeah, okay, and I'm like, I get it, but I'm just like, okay, it was in your face, it was in your face, so I get it, it was right there. But then when I asked her, I said, so what's with you ladies just looking at guys in sweatpants and the things out? And then she said, oh, well, they're not wearing underwear. That's why they wear sweatpants. And I go, wait a minute. What do you mean they're not wearing underwear? Well, that's where you fucked up because you said that.
I didn't fuck up. Yes, I told you the truth. If you're wearing sweatpants,
wait a minute.
Most guys go commando anyway. So when they're wearing sweatpants, you already said it was hot. So if you're going to wear sweatpants, it's hot. Why are you wearing underwear and boxes? I said, then we're looking because some guys got that print that it just...
Stop right now. I said... Why do you ladies, first thing, every time someone's in sweatpants, you have to look. And the first thing out your mouth, you said, because they don't have boxers on, that's why they just have sweatpants on. And I said, hold on. Who wears sweatpants with no boxers? And you go, all the guys do. I've never done this before in my life. What do you mean? All single? And then she try to be slick. Or only single guys do that. No. Some bullshit about some single guys. I was single at one time. I never did that.
So just because you didn't do it doesn't mean people don't do it. People do it.
So when you go to the gyms, you wear your leggings, no underwear?
No, I wear underwears. What you want? What that mean? I don't have a dick print, so it doesn't matter what I wear. I don't have a moose knuckle.
A what?
Moose knuckle. It's not
moose knuckle.
A moose knuckle.
A moose knuckle.
Mm-hmm.
Camel toe.
I don't have that either. I don't do camels.
Dirty turdy.
A dirty turdy. That sounds like something coming out the back. And see, this is why you can't like always be, Yeah, see, they're laughing, so that's good. But that's not my fault. I was just saying, if you're gonna, wear sweatpants, I'm gonna look because.
So I can wear sweatpants, guys, but I can't have. I gotta have boxers.
He can wear sweatpants in the house.
Watch, I'm gonna do one day. She's not even gonna notice. He sweatpants, commando. And I say a thing, and then we get home, and then take my pants off. She'll be like, what are you doing? I'll be like, what? You didn't say nothing all day. Now you got something to say?
I'm not going to say anything in public. You never chastise your partner in public, only in private.
Then you wait till you get in the car.
No, we wait till we get home. Because they're still eyes. No?
So, yeah, that was our fight for the week. Yeah, so tell us what you guys ever fought about. We'll try to make a joke out of it. All right.
Why does he always choose violence? That's messed up.
This ain't violence. This is words, madam. These are more than words. It's all you have to do to make it real. And you wouldn't have to get mad. Got no boxers, just sweatpants and my balls.
That was so cute. So when's your band playing again?
Oh shit. We'll be playing October the 26th.
And how's the album coming along? When is the album coming? Is the album coming? What's up with that?
The album's taking a little bit of time because a lot of us are at work, a lot of us have different jobs, a lot of us kids, and then some of us are just really fucking busy. So we took 2 months off, and we won't start playing again until October, probably like towards Halloween. I can't see what they say.
Cass says gift ideas: pants, underwear, 1985 movie Commando. Woo! Schwarzenegger.
You just like saying nigga.
That's his name, Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's not my fault I have an accent. He has an accent too.
What was that video I showed you with Arnold trying to sing? What's
oh my goodness, I don't remember.
Whoever's doing these voiceover videos of putting Arnold Schwarzenegger in like R&B songs and making him sing these songs, thank you for that because that shit's hilarious. I am laughing my ass off.
Yes.
Hearing Arnold Schwarzenegger sing Blackstreet. I like the way you work, yeah, it's not digging, yeah, like so stupid, man. I love it.
Yeah. So that's that.
So back to what I was saying. October 26th. Sorry. I think October 26th we'll have another show at Old Sheepdog Brewery.
Outside?
I think so.
Okay.
We should have one maybe
because the weather's cooling off, so most of the show is gonna be outside again.
God, it's so hot.
Yes.
So probably do that, and then we'll get back on the studio and hopefully get this album out soon. If not, probably by January.
Yeah.
And then we'll let you know if we're gonna go touring.
So is a tour possible?
Possible.
Nice.
Possible.
Nice.
We can play here, and that's great, but we gotta play out there, the wild blue yonder. You know, trying to make something out of this.
Like you said, so check out A Minor in Cryptozoology, and where can they find your music?
Apple Tunes. I was gonna say Apple Juice.
Apple
Tunes.
Spotify.
The music store.
And they're on TikTok because I always put their music on TikTok.
They're on TikTok. Follow TikTok. Woo! We got more videos up there.
Oh, when's the first video coming?
We need a PR. Who's good at doing videos? We need someone to do our videos for the band, like behind the scenes, just recording us, stuff like that. Because we're all bad at it.
I volunteered, and he told me no.
No, because if we're all wearing sweatpants with no underwear.
Love what y'all are doing. Liz says she loves what you guys are doing. Thank you, Liz. Yay.
No, because if we're all there being guys in sweatpants, no boxers on, I want you there.
Oh.
Go get him.
It's a cat.
Go get him. Two faces outside with us right now.
Protecting us from the wild blue yonder.
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
He's an awesome dog, but I want a cane corso. I mean, I want him too, but I want a cane corso.
Come on, please. Can you turn the camera on?
No, I don't want to move it because on a tripod. Finally, this is fun. We finally have a professional setup, and he wants me to move the camera now.
Show the dog.
Oh my god! People love dogs. There he is, but he's behind the reposado.
Oh,
there he goes. There's Two-Face.
Thank you, buddy.
Yes,
protecting and serving us. Appreciate it, man.
Isn't he adorable? And then he just got over the sickies. He was sick for a little bit. I don't know how old he is. Thank you. I don't know how old he is. I got him out of the shelter in 2012, and it's 2024, so he's been with us a long time. And he's fixed, so we can't breed him. But because that's what they do at the shelter, they automatically snip him. Yes, but he's very protective of the kids. The only thing that I don't like about him is when he gets it in his motivation, he'll walk himself and don't tell anybody. But comes home. So he knows where he lives because we walked him countless times in the neighborhood. So he knows where he lives. And then he doesn't bother anybody. He just goes out for a walk. He sniffs, he pisses, probably shit somewhere. I'm sorry if he left a pile of, gifts. And then he comes home like nothing happened.
Merry Christmas. It's July.
Throw a sweet 16 party for him. Oh, have you seen those? That's like, I'm pretty sure it's not a new thing, but there are a lot of pet owners will throw a party for their dogs and cats, and I think that is the sweetest thing. We should do that. His birthday's in February, so thank you for the idea. And then we're gonna have. Why are you making a face?
What?
She suggested it. Just a good suggestion. A sweet 16 party. What's wrong?
You want to throw a sweet 16 party for a dog?
You should have a party for your pet. You celebrate their birthdays.
We have a 14-year-old that's going to be 15. She's going to need
It's not about her right now. We're talking about him.
What the?
And then she says she didn't want a quinceañera. She wants to have a sweet 16. And I'm okay with that. So having mixed children, she's half Mexican. So so she had the option of either a quinceañera or a sweet 16. You don't get two parties for the price of one. So she said she wanted to have a sweet 16 because she went to one quinceañera. It was a lovely quinceañera. She did good. She was part of the Queen's Court, but she said the rehearsals for the dance. My kid's not a dancer. She's a gamer. So and then she doesn't know that many people. So she was worried about that. She doesn't go to church. I never instilled religion on them. So it's like having a quinceañera, we really can't do everything. So we can't do the church portion. We can't do the party portion because she's not girly girl anymore. So she's not going to wear a ball gown. She's not going to have the whole thing. Now for her sweet 16, she might put on a tiara. But other than that, she's like, can I just wear jeans and sneakers? Yeah, it's your party. You can wear anything you want within reason. And go from there. So she said a sweet 16 party. And knowing her, she probably want to do a gamer party. So I'll probably find a hall where we just set up some TVs and games and then let people just do that.
Well, Two-Face told me right now he's Catholic. So if he's going to do a sweet 16, he wants a tiara. He wants to wear blue Converse.
Doesn't a tiara is a crown?
Whatever.
He doesn't like shoes.
He's a they-them. I don't know.
He's not a they-them. He's a dude.
He told me that.
I seen him. Well, I didn't see him get his boss name. But I was there. Picked him up. Took him forever.
He said he wants a nice party, buttload of bitches.
He can't do nothing with them. So bark at them and smell them, sniff them. Bye, Two-Face. Yeah, he fell in the pool once, so at least I know he can swim. Oh, don't tell everybody that. He's gonna be like, "Why are you telling everybody?" My bad. Thought that was common knowledge. Yeah. Speaking of telling everybody, so you ever had? Wait, that version of Sweet 16 sounds great. See, it's no pressure. They don't have to dress up. They don't have to do nothing spectacular. And because it's her birthday party, she picks the theme, and I just pay for everything. I mean, he pays for everything. Yay. So, yeah. But speaking of not telling people business, you ever had somebody close to, near and dear to you tell you some piece of information that had you flabbergasted and you had to tell everybody? So, when I go on stage, sometimes I talk about the poly community. I'm not bashing them in any way. Oh, wait, throw him a Batman themed Sweet 16. Bet. Two-Face.
He can be Two-Face. So
he is Two-Face.
That's perfect. As Batman. He can be the villain.
Two-Face. I'm going to flip a coin. Heads or tails. Is this going to be a good party or a bad party?
Black and white suit. And then we'll get him like a doggy treat. That's a coin. You can flip it.
Before he eats it. That's what's up. Oh my God. We're so going to film it. So look out for the one of the February podcasts. It'll be Two-Face's birthday. We're going to totally plug it and invite everybody. We'll probably make it a Zoom birthday party so everybody can just like bring their dogs and just have their little dogs wearing like party hats and whatever. It'd be great. You hear that, Two-Face? You can have a birthday party. He's happy.
Like, what? Okay, whatever.
He's coming back over. He's like, what?
We're throwing you a party.
Yeah. But he really is the sweetest because my kids went and got a kitten. And she doesn't turn a year old until March. So her birthday's in March and she'll be 1. And he doesn't pay her any mind at all. And she like tries to play with him and jump on him. And he's just like, who let this pest in? So he doesn't like the cat, but he doesn't pick on her that I know of. I don't know. So that was the thing. So going back to the poly thing.
So
So going back to the poly thing. So somebody told me some information. They're like, so they're not in a poly relationship.
You said poly two pistols too. Like what?
Yeah, right? See, he's interested. So the thing. So here's the scenario. It's a guy and a girl who's in a relationship. They're not married, but they want to get there one day. And in comes this other person. She's sleeping with the guy, but she says she has permission from the girlfriend. And I'm confused because that sounds like it's an open relationship. And she goes, no, it's not an open relationship. I just go over there when they invite me over, and I do the thing, and then I go home. And I'm like, huh? So I was confused about it, and I wrote a set over it, and I started, talking about it on stage. And then one day we had the conversation, and I told the person, I said, I talk about you on stage, right? So she got upset. She goes, I don't tell you my business so you can tell the world. I said, yeah, you do. I don't use names. And then she goes, but if I tell you something in confidence, you're not supposed to tell everybody. And I said, girl, you're sleeping with a girl's guy. That's not in confidence at all. At all. Like,
public knowledge now.
Yeah, like you're sharing means caring. You're sharing. But I'm still but I want to meet the girl because what are you doing? And we've seen the guy. We've seen a picture of the guy. We've also seen a picture of the other person. We're trying to figure out how she gets laser off.
We saw a picture of the guy. He tried to look like Zac Efron, but really he looked like, get in the back of the van, John.
He did not look like Zac Efron at all. Now he looks like Paul Dano, the actor. You never seen Prisoners, have you?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you seen the new Batman?
Yes.
With Robert Pattinson?
Yes.
The bad guy in that movie?
That was the Riddler?
Yeah, that's Paul Dano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he looks like him because Paul Dano wears the glasses and everything. He just has blue eyes, or green eyes or whatever. Yeah. He looks like that guy.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't get laid by him either.
What?
I wouldn't get laid by him either. He's not attractive to me. So, but then.
Thanks for telling me that.
I'm not telling you. I'm telling the world.
The more you know. Let me tell you who I wouldn't sleep with.
Who?
I'm joking. That's what you would say. I would not get laid by him. Why the hell would I want to know that? That's weird.
We're having a conversation. It's like a constant conversation where you just talk about random things because it's a podcast, and that's what people do on a podcast. I would love to
get my legs waxed.
You can.
By Ellen DeGeneres.
She don't touch men, so good luck with that.
I could dream.
You can dream? You dream about Ellen DeGeneres waxing your legs? No. That is the weirdest dream ever. Speaking of dreams, all right, so like we have this thing where like we have weird dreams and we try to remember them so we can tell each other the dreams. It doesn't work out all the time. It doesn't, because it's like really hard to remember your dream. And like I have the recurring dream, like, okay, like I'm a famous comedian and I'm touring and it's going great, and yet my mom is like, when are you gonna get a real job? I'm like, what? I'm famous. She goes, no, you're not. I've been stopped talking to her.
I almost cried on that. Oh,
you almost cried? Oh. Yeah, years ago.
Oh yeah, if y'all don't know the jokes, she heard them all over the wall. That's why it's funny.
That's not funny. Most people are like, oh. I don't. And then I had this new tagline. I said, I don't. I was on stage, and I was like, hey, I don't have daddy issues because you have to have a dad for that. The crowd laughed. They got it.
It's fucked up.
It's fucked up. So and then I got the new tagline because a lot of people are confused about my background, my heritage. So I told them that like I'm Native American, and someone's like, prove it, and I'm like, how?
I hate your jokes. They're so stupid, but they're funny. I hate your jokes. Why can't mine be like that?
Because they're supposed to be simple, straight to the point.
They are.
It's not my fault.
It's just like just quick.
Right. And then the great thing about it was that night we had Native American patrons, and they came up there. It's like, oh my gosh, we're Native American too. And I'm like, see, and people like always get it wrong sometimes. It's like, all right, I get it. You're going by skin color, you're going by hair, whatever. I've had people like thought I was Asian for some reason. They think I'm Caribbean.
She's Puerto Rican because she actually say what?
Wepa! And somebody's mad about it. And I was like, I never specifically said I was Puerto Rican. Or did I?
I don't remember. I think you did probably, but you were all drinking.
Okay, yeah. You know, I identified as Puerto Rican that night.
Cheers to y'all at home. Cassius. What? Cassius. Liz. Yeah.
If people ask dumb questions, they should get dumb answers. Exactly. Thank you. She says, if people ask dumb questions, they should get dumb answers. You know? Because it's 2024 and we're still going by race. Just be proud of who you are, where you come from. If you don't know where you come from, you make it up as you go on your journey, and that's okay. You do make it up. You know how many people join the army and then they lie, thinking that we're not going to ever know their background? And I had so many people, they're like, oh, where you from? I'm like, oh, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Oh, I'm from New York too. I said, what part? And then they get quiet. And I'm like, oh, you from upstate? And they're like, we're still New York. No, but you were trying to be from New York City. You were trying to get street cred. You ain't got to do all that. You got Albany. You got Watertown, where Ichabod Crane and them is at. It's okay. You don't have to have street cred to be from New York. It's cool.
Where does Sweeney Todd live?
Watertown, New York.
No, he was in London. Sorry, wrong place. I was thinking about
Sweeney Todd.
I was thinking of New York. I was thinking of the other guys. Sorry.
Oh, gangs.
I said Sweeney Todd.
That's right. Sweeney Todd is in London. The demon barber of some street.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But
that was London.
New York with
Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Yo, those are the real gangs. You know, they're fighting over territory. But they was all immigrants. You see how dumb that was? Like, y'all just got off the boat.
You're illegal. So are you. Let's fight about it. Wait, what?
That was the longest fight in the history of fights. That made no sense.
Two illegals hate each other.
Yeah.
Kick each other out of
and one is, I'm fighting for my dad's name. Your dad's dead. He doesn't know. And then you fighting over a girl that was Cameron Diaz, was not cute in that movie.
She was with everybody. She got around.
Yes. Yes. And I get it. Back then, the way of life is like something strange for a piece of change. No one's perfect. No one's perfect at all. Ichabod Crane. I love Ichabod Crane. Yes. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. That's like my favorite all-time horror movie. And then the way that Disney did it, with Ichabod and the whole, to this day, I'm scared to cross bridges. And then if you've seen Beetlejuice, they cross the bridge and die. So, but can you imagine a headless horseman throwing his head at you? It's great. Ah! you go fight a pumpkin. It's like,
I'm punch in the way. Ah, what are you doing?
Yeah, like that's crazy. Yeah.
That'll be a quick headshot because get up off me! What the hell? No.
But it's a headless horseman coming at you.
He's throwing his head though. Oh,
but you don't know it's his head.
It's throwing something at me.
It's a pumpkin. It's supposed to be his head, but then it turns into a pumpkin. And
hold on, because like in the Disney one's a pumpkin.
In the Disney one, it's a pumpkin, but I think the real one, it was his head. Yeah. So he's carrying around his head.
He's still punching the head of the pumpkin.
Yeah. And I'm like, why are you mad at me? I didn't take your head, bro.
He's just mad at everybody.
Yeah. He's mad at the world that he's dead, the headless horseman.
Sure, okay.
Every state has their like horror story. They got New Jersey. They got the New Jersey Devil. Hey, Dawson. They got the New Jersey Devil, which we don't know. It's like different depictions of what it is. Then Sasquatch is still around somewhere, but they don't want to talk about Sasquatch anymore. Then you got Skinwalkers, and then the Wendigo, which is basically kind of the same thing with Native American folklore.
You got Sam Squanch. That's my friend Tavish. He's just a baby Bigfoot. He's in Austin right now. Tavish, what's up, bro? How's the Brown Panda podcast going? Hopefully you see this.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tavish.
Shout out to Tavish.
Sasquatch.
Yes. So, yeah.
Sorry.
So we got different like folklores, but And then speaking of horror movies, it's like it's not hitting the same. Everybody wants to do like psychological thrillers when they want to get in your head, but they spent too long writing the story, so it falls flat at the end. You're just like, really?
We saw long legs, and it was a doozy. It was a doozy of a movie. It was all interesting at first, then it got all weird and satanic. I was like, oh man, that bullshit they told you. Remember how your grandparents would just tell you, like, don't go over there. You go find something. You go find something you're not gonna want to find out. Go over there. And you went over there anyways. And you're like, oh shit, I should have listened. Exactly how that movie was. So I was like, man. So Nicolas Cage is a good, creepy ass old lady.
It wasn't a lady. It was a man. He was supposed to be like a 1970s rocker, and it didn't work out so well.
Oh, I thought it was an old lady.
No, the theory is that he is a 1970s rocker. He's a guitarist, and the band never took off, but he sold his soul to the devil so that he could be an awesome guitarist like Eddie Van Halen-ish. But his music career never took off, but because he already owed the Satan, so he had to pay his debt. So in order to pay his debt, he would collect souls of children. And he put the souls of the children in the TikTok.
Oh my god!
TikTok explains everything.
Damn movie out there, whatever.
A lot of horror movies aren't scary. I know, and it's like, what's the point? You know, I like Talk to Me because Talk to Me was a bunch of kids, instead of sitting around doing drugs, they're sitting around talking to dead people.
And they still did drugs.
They did?
They still did drugs.
Oh, I didn't know. I got a movie called The Blob. It's an 80s movie that's surprisingly good. That movie is so old. The 80s hair, the mullets, and then this, it's literally like, it started out as like this little ball of putty, and then it slowly just overtakes the city. Yeah. And if it eats it. Yeah, I've seen that. And then I think they try to make a part 2. Like, how, why? And then after The Blob, they made Flubber. No, you can't make The Blob nice. It ate the whole city. And it had an awesome 80s soundtrack. And if you love the 80s, it's really great. The Blob. Check that out. Oh, speaking of 80s movies, so I got him to watch the Toxic Teenage Avenger and Class of Nukem High. True horror is the last 10 minutes of Pink Flamingos. Whoa.
I'm not going there. Shut up, George. Was that George?
Yeah.
That was George. Shut up, George. I'll call you my real name. Shut up, George.
What was the last part of it? I never heard of it.
Don't worry about it.
So do I have to look that up? I never heard of it.
Anyway, so we were saying the Toxic Avengers.
Yes.
Avenger, not Avengers.
Yes, the Toxic Avenger
was a weird, hilarious movie where
that he never saw.
I never saw. Because again, I was born in 1990. It might not be before. So I didn't see it. So I saw it, and man, I like it because there was no holding back. There was a gay pimp that every time he got mad at everybody, he would say the F word. And I don't mean fucker, I mean the other one. And he would call it that to everybody. And it was like, he used it so casually.
Because back in the day, you were allowed to say certain words.
It was so funny. I was like, what did he say? Wait a minute. You can't just say that to random people.
Yeah, you can. Apparently.
That means something to people. No, not back in the 80s. You can say it to anybody.
Yes.
It's hilarious.
There was no censorship back then.
There was no censorship. And then the Toxic Avenger, what's his name?
Melvin.
Melvin.
And he pissed off the whole town. Like, how?
And then he saves the whole town. And then he's all like, I'll never get a girlfriend. And whoop-de-doo, he beats these weird, non-gay thugs who dress like they're gimp costumes. He beats them and kills them at a wannabe Taco Bell.
Pizza Hut.
It was a pizza
place? It was a pizzeria.
Oh, pizza. It looked like a Taco Bell. Remember in the 90s, early 2000s Taco Bell?
Toxic Avenger kicks ass. Yes,
that's what it looked like. This motherfucker finds a girlfriend, and lo and behold, she happens to be blind.
Yeah, they killed her dog.
Oh my god, it was so fucked up. The dude's like, shut that dog up, and the dude cocks his shotgun and goes boom, and you just see a stuffed animal just go boom and fly on the other side of the room. Bro, watch that movie. It's hilarious.
A lot of people have.
It was hilarious.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I can't believe they made that movie. Oh, and who made that movie?
The brothers. It was a brothers.
No, wasn't it?
Brothers.
No, it was was it Michael Bay?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, what was that? Hold on.
He's gonna look it up.
Talk about that
so
movie
yes.
again. Hold on. There's another movie I gotta tell you about.
Yeah, we watched Class of Nukem High after that because I had told him, I already remember the part where the girl was like, she got pregnant, but the baby didn't come out the traditional way. it came out a different way. She regurgitated it, and it just came out like a really long tadpole with a face and stuff. And it was just so awkward. That movie was just so awkward. And again, it was the 80s, so it was like, just live your imagination, put it on screen and see if people watch it. And they did. Some people did, some people didn't. So, and I grew up during the 80s. I was born in the 70s, but so I grew up during the whole 80s. So it was like their version of comedy was in your face, no holds barred, but it was like you had to have an imagination to get the jokes. And a lot of people don't have that imagination anymore. A lot of things will be taboo, a lot of things will be offensive, and there will be like a slight misunderstanding because of language, that kind of thing. Did you find it?
It's another movie that it was Michael Bay's first movie. It was called like Meet the Fuzzles.
Meet the Fuzzles.
Oh.
Well, Tyler Perry did Meet the Browns.
No.
No, that was a good movie. It was decent. Before Tyler Perry got crazy. Oh, The Deliverance. Everybody's talking about that movie, The Deliverance. I haven't watched it. I just, again, because like we said, like horror movies are not scary anymore. And everybody was freaking out because this was based on a true story. And they had Glenn Close in it. She was playing a hairdresser, and I guess she gets possessed in the movie. So everybody's all tripping over her line. She wasn't lying. You know, some people's bodies are more descriptive than others.
I gotta ask Raul. It was this weird movie where they look like Tim Allen. What's his name? Who made
Tim Burton.
Who made Kermit?
Jim Henson. The Muppets.
It's like the Muppets, but it's in London, and all these Muppets are in London doing like a Broadway show. But while they're trying to do this Broadway show, the main owner is like a sea lion. He's a drug dealer. And he's trying to get like shipments of booger sugar and try to like sell it in the theater. And then one of them's a big hippo. She used to be a good singer in the bars back in the day. Now she's the headliner. She got too big for her britches, so they try to push her out with this skinny little cat girl. And it's all Muppets. It's all Muppets, but it's like a horrible Scarface movie. All Muppets.
Really?
And at the end, the hippo, she loses her mind because the dude that she loves is cheating on her with another co-star.
Yeah.
So the hippo chick just goes and buys an M16 machine gun and shoots everybody, shoots the whole place up.
No.
And people they're like, it's not like they get shot. Like, oh no, like their head blows up, there's blood, an eyeball pops out this way.
How Muppets have blood? They're just
this
filled with cotton.
It's called like, oh my God,
it's gonna bother him, so he figures it out.
It is.
Meet the Feebles.
Meet the Feebles, yes.
It's Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson.
It was Peter Jackson's first movie.
Yeah.
Meet the Feebles. That movie was horrible and hilarious at the same time.
I've never heard of it.
You've never seen Meet the Feebles? It's on YouTube. We'll watch it.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll watch it later.
Oh my God. It is like a Jim Henson rated R movie.
Really?
Yes.
So Jim Henson's son, I think his name is Brian Henson. I only seen the one with the detective. I forgot the name of that one with the blue guy.
Oh.
The syphilis rabbit. Ew. That can't be good.
Yes. And he's like, I'm totally fine. Yes. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I just know where Melissa McCarthy is in a movie with Muppets, and I remember that one. I don't know the name of that one either, though.
Okay. I think I remember that one.
Yeah. They were playing it on cable for a while, and it was really funny.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like the Great Muppet Caper, and like this guy was just taking out Muppets for some reason.
This movie's up there. It's one of those movies you just watch it like, all right, I can show this to my kids, and then 5 minutes into
don't do that.
Like,
nope, don't do that.
This is not a kids movie.
A rabbit with syphilis. That's crazy. Because rabbits multiply.
Oh well, that's you'll see. You'll see. There's a reason why he gets it, and you're like, oh my God.
Ooh, rabbits.
It's like he looked like the Nestle Crunch bar.
No, not the real original Barnacle Boy.
That rabbit looked like Barnacle.
Yes, thank you. Happy Time Murders. That's it.
Oh, okay.
The Happy Time Murders. That's the one that I saw where like it was really cute with the Muppets, and then Jim Henson's son was behind that one, directed it. Melissa McCarthy was in it. It was really good. It's got its moments. Oh, you didn't like it? I mean, it had gratuitous sex scenes for no reason.
Yeah.
And it was just silly string. It's like, all right, we get it. Muppets get it too. Muppets do it. Bees do it. Let's fall in love.
There's an elephant that bangs a chicken.
I didn't see that.
No, it's in the Feebles.
Oh,
there's an elephant that bangs a chicken, and you see the baby, and you're like, oh my god.
So Tygyrlilly.
Oh god.
So that's what we're doing. We're reminiscing and having a good time. But yeah, so it's like, but thank you for tuning in. It is Shenanigans Podcast. I'm trying to get better with the weekly podcast and things of that area. So we are looking at new open mics, new comedy showcase, new shows coming up. We're still touring, trying to get more shows. Port Aransas, be on the lookout. Your girl's coming, but I'm trying to get some more shows in that area. So if you're in the Port Aransas, Corpus Christi, South Padre Island area, middle of October, book me. I'm available. So come out there and do some shows. I love featuring at In the Mountain Gods Club 49. So thank you for that. Always a good time. And we would love to do more shows in the Lake Havasu and the other casinos. But I kind of messed up. So it's not my fault. Sometimes I'll get booked for a show and then I have to cancel at like the last second because then I'll get orders to go do army stuff. And there's only so many times I can like tell the army no. That's hard to do. Yeah. So then I have to tell the comedy people, no, I gotta go play soldier. So I'm working on it. I was supposed to get out and retire, but your girl got promoted. So I had to re-enlist to stay in. So I'm being a little longer. Don't say it like that.
Well, you said you got promoted.
But you said yay. Yeah. Like also sad. It wasn't like a yeah.
Because when I did say yeah, she said, fuck, 3 more years. And I was like, oh. Just get out. I can't.
I got kids to take care of.
That and you don't get your rank because you have to stay in for 3 years.
Yes.
So that's the other thing as well.
Yes. So those that know, like if you want to retire at a certain rank, you have to keep that rank for 3 years. Then you can retire with that rank and go on with your life. So I'm finally a Sergeant First Class. Woohoo! I think that just means you get more paperwork. I don't know. You just get more paperwork. That's it. So I'm sharing it with you here first. Got promoted. So 5 more years and we'll see. But no, 5 years, 3 more years tacked on because I already had 2 left. I had 2 left. I was so close. Thank you. So close to retiring. And I would have been like doing comedy full time. So, but sacrifices. Remember, the economy sucks. So make sure that you go vote. We don't know if your vote counts. I'm not even going to tell you that your vote counts. Thank you. Thank you, Liz.
Harambe. Let's see if we can bring that food back.
How you going to bring Harambe back?
You never know.
Well, the way AI is going and the way...
We had a carrot for a president. We had Grandpa Joe passing out and falling upstairs. And then the next 2 who are trying to be president, I don't even know. I'm just like, good luck.
We finally finished the tequila rose?
Yep.
Dang. We finished 1 bottle. Not sitting here with you guys. It took us a long time. So we hope you enjoy your Sunday evening. We're going to cut it. Don't forget, this is the live feed, but then it'll play back for 30 days. So hopefully you don't wait 30 days to hit that link. Go get your tickets for the El Paso's first comedy festival in history of comedy festivals for El Paso, September 20th and 21st. And then also the link for the all-female comedy show starring or headlining Emma Ruiz featuring me and hosted by Lee Gare with Christina Cobra and Tonali. I'm going to just leave it at Tonali because there's a lot to say when you have an accent. We're going to bring back Harambe using Fifth Element technology. Just Harambe, though, because if he comes all feral and zombie-ish and you can't take him down, don't call The Rock. This is not the new version of Rampage. Okay?
Oh, God, that horrible-ass fucking movie.
Stop making movies from video games. You're doing it wrong.
Stop.
He made me watch Borderlands.
No. We were making fun of Borderlands. I didn't watch it because I wanted to watch it. I wanted to see how bad it was. And it was exactly what we thought it was.
Horrendous.
Horrible.
And then Ghost in the Shell. Stop it.
The cartoon, not the movie.
We watched the original cartoon, and he was like, "Well, what was the whole controversy with the Ghost in the Shell live action? Scarlett Johansson is not Asian. Like, why would you do that?"
You know what movie they should make?
Which one?
So if they're gonna make video game movies and don't put any people in it, like movie stars, just make it about the fucking animals. Primal Rage. Get them Two-Face.
Yeah.
Make a Primal Rage movie with just all the animals, all the dinosaurs and gorillas coming back and fight and take over New Earth. Just make it about that. Like all the Transformer movies. Everyone just wants to see Transformers. No one gives a shit about Shia LaBeouf. No one gives a shit about Megan Fox. When they made Ninja Turtles, nobody gave a shit about Megan Fox again.
T-U-R-T-L-E power.
We just wanted Turtles and Transformers. That's it. We didn't give a shit about the people that are the side characters, but they're the main characters, which no one asked for.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And now they made another Transformers cartoon. I'm just like, but they made it in the 80s styles with like the original Transformers movie when they first started cursing. I didn't know you could curse in cartoons. What? I was a little kid when I saw that movie. It was great. The nostalgia. And now we have Beetlejuice 20,000 years later. Your timing is so off.
But at least, what's his name's playing him?
Michael Keaton. You cannot possibly put a Beetlejuice character and not make it Michael Keaton. They've replaced Michael Keaton so many times in the Batman, and we're like, why? You know, bring the furries out and do Bloody Roar movie.
Oh!
Oh, that's a furry.
Stun the insect, Bushushima the chameleon. Ooh, that'd be a good idea. Sorry, did you never play Bloody Roar?
I'm not,
okay,
but then
like,
furries is a different meaning nowadays. So is it going to be like a rated R?
Yeah, but not for the sex stuff. So they're all fighting.
Oh, like okay, not that kind of furries. Oh,
I know that.
Oh,
but yeah, it's Bloody Roar. It's like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
but instead of just regular people, you can transform into an animal.
Ooh.
So if you're like Jenny, she turns to a vampire, like a bat.
Yeah.
There's like a guy named Long who turns into a tiger.
Yeah.
There's a stoner dude who turns into a chameleon. And his eyes go everywhere like this.
That's what happens when I'm stoned. My eyes be everywhere. Not on sweatpants though, because I don't want to get trouble. Get me in trouble.
Wear sweatpants without boxers and see what your lady says. Comment on and post about it. Make a video about it. See if your lady says anything. And be like, hey, I'm going to Walmart, and just see if she looks down to your crotch because you got no boxers on, and see if she says, "You going out like that?"
Cheers to the sweatpants.
Cheers to the sweatpants. Oh, that was the wrong tequila.
Bye.